in brief, Secretary Bello to manifest for on behalf of her client, his client.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Secretary Bello, you're recognized. You have the floor.
Thank you very much, Your Honors. Just for the record, Your Honor, may we enter our appearance together with my partner, Attorney Jose Aspiras, as counsel for Miss Crisette Laureta Chu, Your Honors. Before coming here, Your Honor, I received a letter signed by Miss Chu addressed to the chairman, the Honorable Congressman Dan Fernandez, explaining her reason for not attending this hearing, Your Honor, because she alleges that she is not a blogger, much less a purveyor of false news or fake news. As a matter of fact, Your Honor, Ms. Chu is a legitimate media practitioner and even a column editor of a national daily, which is the Manila Bulletin, Your Honors. On this basis, Your Honor, we offered to appear in her behalf today. Unfortunately or fortunately, we are also compelled, Your Honor, to enter our appearance in collaboration with Attorney G.P. Angeles, who is the counsel of the other alleged bloggers who filed a petition for certiorari and prohibition with a prayer for the issuance of a temporary restraining order, Your Honors. And because of this petition, Your Honor, it was our decision to advise them not to appear, because for them to appear, Your Honor, would be an abandonment of their petition filed before the Supreme Court for certiorari and prohibition, Your Honor. So, in order not to preempt this, this case, Your Honor, they opted not to appear. And as a matter of fact, Attorney Gonzales, I think, manifested in writing, Your Honor, that they are requesting for a resetting of this hearing so that they can attend later on without waiving the rights on the petition that they filed before the Supreme Court.
Mr. Chair.
Submitted, Your Honors.
Mr. Chair, may I just make an observation? Just
Is that in relation
yes, exactly.
to the statements of Secretary Bello?
You're right, Mr. Chair.
Please, you have the floor.
Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, napanood ko po yung interview ni Ms. Crisette Laureta Chu sa television, kung saan nga sinasaad na sila ay nag-file ng petisyon sa Supreme Court. Ano po? Pero sa aking pakiwari po ay nakakadismaya na pinangungunahan nila kung ano mangyayari sa komite na ito. Napakasimple lang naman. Wala naman tahasang nagsasabi na sila ay purveyors or fake news. Wala naman nagsasabi na sila ay hindi lehitimong journalist. In fact, kinikilala po natin yan. Kung iniimbitan po siya ng House of Representatives ng komite na ito, ay ito ay sa kadahilanan gusto nating malaman ang kanilang punto de vista sa problema nga ho ng paglaganap ng fake news. Para sa akin, merong elemento ng paranoia. Pinangungunahan ninyo, sana naman lang binigyan nyo kami ng pagkakataon. Dahil meron din naman dito sa komite at ang aming tanging hangarin, at least I can only speak for myself, and I also believe this is also the intention of my colleagues, is to find out ano ba ang problema na nangyayari nito. Because ang problema ho ng fake news, hindi lang naman ho nakaka-apekto sa administrasyon o sa opposition, naka-apekto sa mga negosyo, sa mga private individuals. Nakakalungkot po, Mr. Chair, na sa puntong ito, ang mangyayari niyan, ang magiging dahilan na yung kanilang petisyon sa Supreme Court. Kumbaga, pinagtutuos ang kanilang petisyon laban sa ating kahilingan at imbitasyon na dumalo sila sa ating pagpupulong. Yun lamang po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Chairman.
The Chairman Paduano, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chairman. Just to, just to reply to the manifestation made by my good friend, our former colleague, Secretary Bello, a lawyer. Alam mo naman po, hindi ako lawyer, no? But of course, with due respect to the manifestation made by Sec Bello, first and foremost po, the hearing that was conducted last February 4 in this committee, mas nauna po with invitation kaysa doon sa Supreme Court. At the same time, malinaw po na yung inquiry in aid of legislation in Congress, no, Senate and House of Representatives, sabi nga ng Supreme Court, is a different proceeding. Now, kaya sabi nga doon sa Chartered Bank versus the Senate, malinaw po. As in sabi doon, you cannot use courts to subvert the constitutional mandate of the House of Representatives and this committee. Kaya po ako, Mr. Chairman, ako po, I still stand with the Supreme Anti-Stificandum to be issued against those or to all those mentioned names. And one of those is the client of former Congressman and Secretary Bello. Malinaw po, they only filed, well in fact, you are not part of the filing of such certiorari in the Supreme Court. Iba pong abogado doon, di ba, Sec?
I agree, Your
Yeah.
Honor. I do not know. I don't disagree with your position. As a matter of fact, the filing of that petition before the Supreme Court was done by their counsel on record, Your Honor, Attorney Angeles. And the only reason why we agreed to that, for them not to come over, is for them not to render moot and academic that petition. So it's up for the Supreme Court to decide whether their petition for certiorari and prohibition has any legal basis, Your Honor.
Chairman, can I reply? Mr. Chairman, okay. With due respect to the position of the good lawyer, my good friend, Mr. Chairman, ganito po kasi. The issue of Suprema Anti-Stificandum, if they will not be present in the next hearing, and the excuse that will be sent once again to us is not valid, they might be cited in contempt. And doon na po, sa mga letter nila, citing Section 11, Paragraph A, yun na po, they will be cited in contempt, no? Cited in contempt in violation of Paragraph A. Alam po ni Secto, kasi former congressman, lawyer pa, di ba? Absence without legal excuse in this committee po. Now, ang sinasabi ko lang po, just for the record, Mr. Chairman, malinaw po, we follow due process here. We have done due diligence. We invited them, we issue a show cause order, now we issue a subpoena Anti-Stificandum. Now, in the next hearing, they should be present. Iwasan po sana natin magkaroon ng constitutional impasse po dito. No? Kasi if we wait for the Supreme Court and we will not do our constitutional duty here, there will be a problem. Kaya po I hope my good friend, the good lawyer, Secretary Bello, will advise his client to be present in the next hearing because we will be forced to impose our constitutional mandate at the same time our internal laws of the House, Section 11 of the internal laws, which is Section 4 contempt po.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will follow your advice, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's all. Thank you, Sec. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you,
my dear
boss.
friend.